Hey guys, it's Mike Doyle. Wanted to share with you the number one question I get from sellers when I meet them. And that is this: I want to sell my home as is. I don't want to do any repairs to the property. I want to just sell it and the buyer can deal with any issues that are coming up. So what does it mean to sell your home as is in California real estate? Well, the answer is nothing. Let me explain a little bit further. Number one, every purchase contract in California has an as-is clause, meaning the seller is selling to the buyer as is. But that doesn't mean much because any good buyer is going to do multiple inspections on the home, right? You're going to have a termite inspection, a home inspection, and the buyer may hire a plumber, a roofer, or an electrician to figure out if there's any additional issues wrong with your home. Now here's the reality of things. If the seller really didn't know that there's something wrong with the property and the home inspectors find out, you better believe the buyer is going to ask for that to be repaired or for a credit given. Even if a buyer in the contract writes in big bold letters, "I am buying this home as is," let me tell you, halfway through escrow, most buyers are still going to ask for things to be either repaired or for a credit to give in lieu of those repairs. And the answer for this is simple. In today's extremely hot market, when a seller is on the market, the seller has all the power, right? Buyers are just chomping at the bit to get into escrow on anything. And so in any multiple offer situation, a buyer's going to tell you anything you want to hear in order to be the offer that's accepted. However, once a buyer and seller are in escrow, now the buyer has all the power. Why? Because a seller can't cancel escrow. Only a buyer can. And most buyers think, hey, it's 2 weeks into escrow. I'm sure the seller doesn't want to go back on the market. Let's just see what he'll do if I ask him for these 2, 3, 4 things to be replaced. Now, whether you give a credit for that or say no, that's totally up to you. But I'm telling you right now, what as is means doesn't mean much. Always expect a buyer to be asking for certain things during escrow, especially if those items were a surprise to you as the seller and you truly didn't know about them, but they are safety or security issues. Hope this answers your question. Thanks.